Welcome to another travel vlog. Yes, I am traveling again. I know I've just been to Ireland, but this time I am going on a little bit of a solo trip to Munich in Germany. So I am currently in Oslo, where I am spending the night. I do like to make my travel as smooth and slow as possible. Ideally, I would take the train to Munich, but that will take way too long from where I live. So Oslo and airplane it is. But I like not stressing. So I am in a hotel and I'm getting up early tomorrow so I can get a proper breakfast, and then I will head to the airport from Oslo. The plane is slightly early, so I will be landing in Munich at a decent time, so I will have quite a bit of the day left when I get there. So that will give me time to check into the hotel and maybe look around and see if I can find somewhere to eat. I'm very excited about going to Munich because I think there is a fairly good vegan scene. There are also at least one bookshop I know that I want to visit. It's called the Munich Readery. I think that's what it's called. I've been there once before because I've been to Munich previously, and then I have a friend, and they took me on a bookshop crawl. They don't live in Munich anymore, so I will not be meeting up with them because they moved away quite a far bit away in Germany. But they took me to a lot of bookshops, and one of the bookshops I went to was the Munich Readery, or the Munich English Readery or something, which is a bookshop with English language books. And I remember getting some secondhand books there. But I am aiming not to get a lot of shopping done. I am not aiming to do a lot of book shopping because I am traveling with carry-on only. Yes, I am doing carry-on only again. I also did this when I went to India back in 2024. I do have a lot of videos and vlogs from India. I can link to those in the description box should you be interested in seeing my travel vlogs from India. I have a whole playlist actually. So that is the plan per now, and I am going to get an early night, probably do a little bit of reading in bed before I call it a night, and then getting up early tomorrow for breakfast should be tough because I've been sleeping long the last few days. Anyway, I know I can do it. So yeah, come along with me to Munich. I have arrived in Munich and checked into my hotel room, but now I really need to go and find something to eat because I haven't eaten for hours. The smart thing to do would have been to eat at the airport, but I didn't, and yeah. Now I'm really, really hungry, so I'm going to go find something to eat. I am in my hotel room. I went and had a bite to eat. Probably it for today. I also managed to It sounds like it was a big job, but it wasn't. But I bought a bottle of fizzy water because I really like fizzy water. I'm also very careful with non-bottled water or tap water in other countries, mainly because I have a sensitive tummy. Anyway, enough about that. I am back in my hotel room and I am going to have a shower and do some reading, I think, because I'm not feeling so great. I realized that I have a migraine attack. Such is the life having migraines. It's not fun. So I'm a bit, if I seem a little bit frazzled, that's the reason why. I am going to have a shower and then I am going to curl up in bed with my book and read. I am still reading Blue Skies Ahead by Jessica Redland that I talked about in my Ireland vlog. If you haven't seen it, you can go have a look. So I'm still reading that, but I'm closing into the end now. And I am absolutely loving it. I think I have 12% left or something. 12, 13, 15 something percent left. But yeah, it's a really, really good book and I'm really enjoying it. I just love the whole setting of so the main character is adult. She's in her 40s. And she has a teenage daughter, and she and her mom has bought a farm together. Things don't go as they thought they would do. Not going to talk too much about the book because I don't want to spoil it. But it's really good, and I'm really enjoying it, and I think that having a shower and then creeping under the duvet with a good book is a good thing to do for the rest of the day. I am up on the 7th floor and this is my view. I finished Blue Skies Ahead by Jessica Redland this morning and I really enjoyed it. There are things in there that I didn't really like, not going into details about them because they're very minor, but it has to do with me being vegan, and there are things about farming and like normal farming that I think is not very nice ethically. That's my personal opinion, but I'm not going into that because it doesn't really have a lot to do with the book per se. Other than that, I really enjoyed the book. I think it was a fine balance of being really like romantic, emotional. It also goes into some deeper stuff, some mental health stuff, which I really enjoyed. Oh, I didn't enjoy it per se, but you know, I think it was a good thing to do. So I'm very happy, and thank you so much to Jessica Redland and to the publisher and to NetGalley for the art. I have now started reading I Heart Paris by Lindsey Kelk, which is a fairly old old chick lit book or a romance book. I bought this secondhand in Dublin, and it was published in 2010, so that is noticeable, I must say. It's very clear that this is an older book. And I mainly say that because of the technology. It is like referring to some technology we don't really use anymore. But I started reading this book. I haven't gotten very far into it. I've read the first chapter. I read it in the little vegan cafe that I visited. So I am vegan. For those who doesn't know, I'm vegan. I found this vegan cafe that had vegan croissant and vegan coffee, and they had a lot of vegan cakes and stuff as well. Everything vegan. And that was super nice. It had no air conditioning, so it was really, really hot. So I didn't stay there too long. So I am in München, as you know, and it is a very hot period here. I'm not quite sure about how many degrees it is. I think it is around 30 degrees Celsius. So quite hot, and especially for me as a Norwegian, it is very hot. I also like traveling slowly. If you didn't know that already, I try to be a little bit more like slow and live more slowly. That's something I have strived to do, I guess I could say, lately, or the last few years. I am trying to do a more slower life because we live in a world that is go, 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 go. And I don't think that is very healthy for us. I do think it's healthier to kind of slow down. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to do a slower pace. And that's also something I try to take with me when I travel. So I am doing that now. I was actually up really early this morning, but the breakfast room was really quiet. So I think tomorrow I'll probably stretch it and go down an hour later. They had like a vegan corner in the breakfast room as well, so that was nice. And I think I'll go down a little later in the morning tomorrow and have a little bit more sleep. Even though I went to sleep really early last night, I was just out of it because of my migraine attack. Feeling better today, still a little bit rough or a little bit spiffy or not spiffy. I don't know what to say, but I'm still not feeling too great. I think I'll have a little bit of an air conditioning sickness. I'm not used to air conditioning. My room here in the hotel is air conditioned. And it's a nice room. And I also bought a bottle of water yesterday, so I'm trying to be aware of staying hydrated as well. And I don't dare drinking the tap water here. I drank some tap water in Ireland and my tummy got really upset. So it's probably not very dirty or anything. It's just my tummy is very, very sensitive because of Norwegian water being so clean. So yeah, I haven't done much yet today. I had a really, really slow morning. Went to the cafe and started reading my book. And now I'm going to relax for a bit before I venture out again. I will have to find lunch at some point. And then later today, I will be meeting up with my lovely friend Indoora. She has a YouTube channel as well, and you can go check it out. I will link to her in the description box. So please give her a watch. She has lovely, lovely, relaxing, nice videos. Highly, highly recommend. just back from having dinner with myself today. So today has been a bit of a weird day, to be honest with you. I did a lot of walking. I did go into the old town of Munich and had a look around. I pretty much stumbled upon the Glockenspiel. So there's this church in the center of the old town that has this bell melody thing with like little figures that dance around. I knew about this already, but I managed somehow to actually be there at noon. So that was a coincidence, but a very good one. So very happy about that. So I've done a lot of walking around and looking at things, and that's basically what has been my main thing today. I also had ice cream, wonderful ice cream. Had a cake thing at this gluten-free bakery, Pâtisserie. And the cake was good, but the whole place was a bit odd to me, because they had like menus, and there's like, oh yeah, I was there yesterday first because I wanted lunch, but because I was hungry. And then ended up leaving because I didn't understand how things worked. I still haven't really figured out the whole lunch hour thing in Munich. So they stopped yesterday. They told me, oh, we stopped serving breakfast at 2. And then I came back today and I was like, oh no, it's stopped serving at 12. It was like, make up your mind. So I ended up having cake, which was good. Not like overwhelmingly wow or anything, but it was good. And then after having walked around and stuff and looked in shops, didn't do any shopping, but just had a look around. One of the shops I went into was like a tea house, which I just really liked, but I didn't buy any teas because I don't need any more tea. But it was a lovely little tea shop with like ladders and stuff. So that was cool. And then I went back to my room and I read, and then I realized it was like time to leave again. And I did some looking around again. Popped by a bookshop and had a look around. And kind of wish I had brought a suitcase, not for the books, but they had these little book nook puzzle things, which were really cool. Didn't get any though. That being said, I left, and then I went for dinner, and I went to this place that had really high rating on Happy Cow. Happy Cow is an app I use when I travel to find vegan food. And it was a vegan restaurant, Body. I'm terrible with names. But it was like a Bavarian style of place. And I had a tempeh burger first, and I actually had a menu. When I got the menu, it was in German. So I used my Google Translate app, which was kind of not great. But I wish I had known already that they actually had an English menu, so then I could have asked for that, but I didn't. So that was my own fault. I also asked for the tempeh burger because I was craving proteins. But I should have known that tempeh and I, not that much friends. But it is what it is. So I had that and a dark beer, and then I decided to splurge and have a dessert. And I had something called Bavarian cream. So it was like a creamy vanilla consistency thing with some berry sauce on top and some herbs. And OMG, it was delicious. It was so good. 10 out of 10, which would eat again. I could easily have gone to that place just for the desserts, but they probably have other things there as well that would have been nicer than the tempeh, but that's on me. that's not their fault. That's just on me because I'm not a big fan of Tempe. I also finished I Heart Paris that I started yesterday by Lindsey Kelk. So it turns out this is the third book in the series. I didn't know that. Well, I knew there were other books in the same series, but of course I haven't read the other ones, so they were like things that you don't have to have read them, because I didn't feel like I lost out on that much, but there's very clearly things that had happened previously with the same main character, and so this is the third. So I might actually pick up the other books, but we'll see. So this is a second-hand book, and I must admit that I was about 50-something pages in, and I was kind of thinking, I don't know, do I want to read this? I'm not sure. But then I ended up wanting to finish it, and I'm glad I did, because I quite enjoyed it. It was quite a journey, so to say. There's this main character. Her name is Grace, and she has a boyfriend who plays in a band, and he invites her to come with him to Paris, because he and his band has been invited to play at a festival there. What she doesn't know is that in Paris there's an ex of his, so that brings complications, of course, but it's a ride. Let's just say that. But yeah, I think it is also kind of outdated in some ways, because the main character here has a blog. That's kind of part of the deal, that she has a blog. Not a vlog, blog, like old-fashioned internet website blog. So she's supposed to write for that, and she writes, but there's a lot of things going on around all this trip. So things, they come with complications, to say the least. But of course, it's a. Can I say that? Yeah, I can say that, because it's kind of obvious with these kinds of books. There's a happy ending. But yeah, it was a ride. Quite enjoyed it though. And after that, I picked up my Kobo, so I'm going to pick up my Kobo now. So I picked up a book that I had paused because I wasn't in the mood for it, and it's called The Vanishing of Audrey Wilde by Eve Chase. So this is like the summer book read for a sort of a book club that I'm in online. There's a creator, Molly Ella. She has this on her Substack, the book club, and she also has a YouTube channel. That's how I found her. She has a YouTube channel about slow living, and she lives in a tiny house, which I find utterly fascinating. So I'll link to her channel down in the description box as well. I haven't gotten super far into it. I've read 15% so far, so not super far into it, and I will have to continue. It's been a little while since I last picked it up, so it might take a little while before I get around to finishing this and kind of get into it again. But one thing I really noticed about this book is that the language is so good. It's like poetic. There's something to it, like this feel to this language, like there has like a flow and a rhythm that is kind of poetic. So that's something I really love, that like if the language is really poetic. Okay, that's it. I am going to have a shower and go to bed, and then tomorrow I'm meeting, well, first of all I'm meeting Indoora again, and then Susanne, who you'll see in my comments sometimes, will also be there. She's arriving tomorrow. Today is actually Susanne's birthday, so when I post this, of course, her birthday has passed, but happy birthday, Susan. You are such a lovely person. And Indoora as well. They're like really, really nice people. So I'm really looking forward to be spending the day with them tomorrow. I think there is a plan to go to Lush and go to the Lush cafe. I popped by Lush today, but I didn't buy anything, and I didn't go to the cafe because there were decisions made that we would go there today. No, tomorrow. Time. Anyway, I'm going to shower, bed, book. I think that's the plan now. I woke up this morning not feeling so great, so I ended up going back to bed after breakfast, and I did some reading, and then I had a nap. And I am shortly going to go out and meet up with Indoora and Susanne, so that will be nice. But yeah, I'm feeling a little bit tired and flat today, so hopefully it will still be a good day. I am back in the hotel and about to go to bed. So what have I done today? Well, I had breakfast and rested, and then we went to meet up with Susanne, who came with the train, and we went from the train station back to Indoora's, and then we went to Lush Cafe to have some lovely cake and like a lovely drink, and chatted. So that's basically what I've done today, is just like spending time with a couple of friends, which was super nice. So tomorrow I am heading back to Norway. Before that I'm going back to Indoora's to hang with the girls before I have to leave for the airport. It is getting later in the day, or getting late. I am so tired, I don't even know what I'm saying. But I'm going to go to bed and get some sleep, and then get up at a reasonable time tomorrow for breakfast, and then head to Indoora's. That's the plan for tomorrow.
we will be there early in around 50 minutes. And